already. And here we go again. Good day, everyone. Hope you're all having a smashing day. On what is today? The 30th. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Basically almost a week since Christmas already. Doesn't feel like it. I'd like to thank everybody for swinging by today. Hello, Cilliant. Welcome to the stream, of course. So today we are back in our Prestige world. I fiddled with it a little bit last week, but I haven't really messed with it the last few days. The last few days I've been focusing a little bit more on some of the stuff in the new server. But I did get a few things done that have set us up to get some advancements very easily. I've also got us a few more prestige points to play with. I didn't really build anything new. I did a lot of duplicating stuff. So we're in a good spot to knock out a bunch of different advancements today, I believe, if I remember correctly. Let's see where we're at. Page 1 is done, 2 is done, 3 is done, 4 all done except for ghast matter. I'm working on that. Page 5 is all done, 6 is all done, 7's where the big stuff is. I got to get the second parabox, and then of course there's all the Twilight Forest stuff. So still a bunch of things to get done. Hopefully we knock out a bunch of these today. Today I know we want to mess with, we're going to get our cookie jar done. Hoping to get pretty close on our other singularities. We may go find ourselves a spawner today. I can't get the filing cabinet to work. That advancement's just not clicking for me for some reason. Still have those filthy piggies to deal with. The 2 tanks are filling up. They're still going to take a while. We could work on some statues, get these bottom corner done. I think I want to mess with getting as much of this stuff done today. It'd be nice to get into some of the reactors. Get that done. Let's see if we can get finished first. First of all, let's look at cookies. So I went ahead and built a whole second smeltery specifically for cookie making. Because, you know, that's how Draven rolls. And I made a setup for cookies, and all the cookies that come out automatically go into the inventory, and this just makes more cookies, and it's just all cookie love. But then I realized that while I was earning my prestige point, I could make just one, and then duplicate it, and then duplicate those, and then duplicate those, to the point that I have cookie jars full of cookies. I believe today I believe we should hopefully have enough. Let's take a look. Let's get the cookies in there. Cookie singularities. 6, 7, 8. That should be enough to get us all. As you notice, that's a lot of cookies. A lot of duplicating. So let's see if we can get ourselves the cookie advancement. Boop. There it is. Oh, you gotta click on it again. Haha! Cookie clicker! Suffix says, in Twilight Forest for me, I cannot enter the last big castle even though I've killed all the bosses I have needed to kill. Any advice? The last castle. The last castle is should be the flying... What is the last boss? Is it the Ergast? Is he last? I don't think I've... Yeah, I think the Ergast is last. Or you already killed the Ergast. Because the Ergast, you should just... Literally could just fly up the outside of it. Unless you're on one before that. Okay, so you've got the Hydra. You would have got the Snow Queen already. And the Knight's Tomb. I guess the best question I ask is, what is the last one that you killed? But we just got us that filthy cookie advancement. What else do we have that we're looking at? I'm working on the other singularities. As you can see, I have a bunch of those already. But I think we have enough to do donuts as well and get that singularity. I think I had enough. Yeah, I just didn't do it because I was waiting for the... Thank you. You killed the Ergast. I forget what's in the last castle. Oh, the last castle. When you get all the way to the top, it just tells you that it's done. That it's not finished yet. If I remember correctly, the last castle is irritating. Because when you get all the way up there, that's all it does. It says, hey, guess what? We're not done. If you'd like to learn more stuff about stuff, go here. And you're like, that's irritating. But yeah, there really isn't anything to fight there. You can smash it up a little bit and get some of the blocks out of it. They can look okay, but there really isn't anything else to do in that castle. I'm not sure. I don't remember what the advancement before it is that unlocks that, though. I'm trying to think. Urgast, you would have done the Acid Queen, or the Ice Queen already. You would have already done the Hydra. Is it you have to drink or eat something? Let's see. Prestigious, wish for more burning, burn away the thorn barriers, Hydra trophy, piece of the Arctic boots, Snow Queen. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I haven't done it in so long. Let's go ahead and get our donut done here real quick. Maybe we'll fiddle around a little bit in the Twilight Forest ourselves today. It's that or work on the reactors and such, because I definitely got to get those done too. Alright, so while we're finishing this up, I would ask, has anybody got anything cool planned for your New Year's? I guess we are just a day or so away from that. Man, I better have enough donuts or I'm going to be unhappy. Yup, we're good on donuts. Alright, so that'll be making a donut, and that'll give us another advancement. The donut advancement. I still have to make the ultimate one and a bacon. How am I for bacon? Did I farm enough bacon? Yep, got enough bacon too. Good, we'll get that one done here in just a second. That'll get rid of both of those advancements. While we're waiting on... Oh, I was also working on compressed netherrack. Quintuple. I'm at sextuple. Not quite enough yet. I've been duping it while earning prestige points. We'll get the cookies done. We'll get the bacon done. And then ultimate, I still need a few more things. I still need a few more items. Truffles, and we'll go down. Maybe we will go to the Twilight Forest, see if we can find ourselves a spawner as well. I also need to make all the armory once. All the modifiers. Ugh, chocolate and marshmallow again, of course. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot on the server, as has a lot of the different members. I haven't been really around to see anybody else's stuff. I take that back. I saw one person's castle. I don't know whose it was, but I accidentally took the wrong portal and ended up in somebody else's castle and had to fly all the way back to my place. Let's see. Donut should be in the bottom left. Okay. Now we need bacon. Let's eject all the leftover cookies and chomp on some bacon. I love bacon. And let's see. This weekend, wife wasn't feeling well, so I ended up having to miss a day of work. So I've been off the last few days. Did take her out for lunch today. Picked up a couple things. In fact, while at the local, I say used bookstore, but it's really a used media store. It's a place called McKay's. And they sell used CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, video game systems, books, toys, just everything nowadays. I've been going there for years. It's a very, very, very cool place. I did not find anything. My wife found a Overwatch action figure she liked of Mercy. So we picked that up, and then I think she got another little figure from some anime named Bleach that she's familiar with. I don't know it. She got a couple of action figures there. And out front, there's a free bin. And the free bin is where people put stuff. Oh, man, don't tell me I don't have enough bacon. Oh, man, I don't have enough bacon. That blows. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. It just didn't dupe in. Okay. Now I have enough bacon. There's a free bin out front where you can just, people throw stuff that the store won't buy or that you just don't want. There's a stack of CDs in there, and I found an original In Sync CD and an original Savage Garden CD. I should actually look inside and make sure that's what's in there. Okay, so the first one has no case in it. I got a free case. InSync has the CD. So basically I got a free case. It just dawned on me. Not that I'm a huge fan of either, but they're mint condition. There may be a song on there I like. I don't remember. I'd have to look into it. Alright, so that's going to give us our bacon. Still got some of the matters to do. Let's see if we can get these storage cells out of the way. So what was that again? I need a 4096K gas storage cell. Okay. Gas storage cell. That's a 496, so it's the one at the end. Let's start down here. Do I have the stuff for this? I do not. What do I need? Quartz glass. Got some of that. Easy enough. Quartz glass. Oh, need a thing in the middle. What's the thing in the middle? One of these. Oh, no. Oh, I hate when it makes me actually do things. Redstone printed logic. So I need gold. And I will need redstone. Okay, we're going to need some better redstone. Stack up some of these. So on the server, where everybody's been kind of playing around on there, I have not been working real hard at advancing. Instead, I've just been kind of building a basic place, like a home base. Where the hell did I put that thing? A home base for me to start at as I start to work towards building some actual Let's Plays to try. So I'm excited to get to that. There we go. Inscriber. I'm going to need logic press. I believe that's it. Let's see. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh yeah, I forgot only let me do one at a time. That's irritating. So yes. So let's go back to gas. So I needed... What do I need for number 2? Is it a bunch of number 1s? I am going to need a whole mess of these things. Okay. Well, that's just great. We'll make some of these then, I guess. Yeah, so I've been building a home base. I have an idea already for a couple of... for the first Let's Play I'm going to build. So I'm pretty excited about getting to that. I probably won't have it ready for a week or so because it's going to be very busy. I did want to say that next week, still planning on streaming on Monday and Thursday, but I may have to stream much earlier than normal. My wife has to work both of those days, and I'm going to have to pick her up right about the time I'd normally be streaming. And she works a retail job, so unfortunately, she can't drive. I got to pick her up, and they'll say she gets off at 9:15, but that's when she may be scheduled till. But if they have to do a bunch of cleaning and stuff, sometimes she's going to be there till 10:15. So I never know exactly what time she's going to be ready to go. So the best bet for me would be to stream before, or I mean, like, maybe I could take her to work and then pick her up. She'll work till like 8 or 9. So if I took her to work at like 5 or 6 and then streamed after that, I might stream like 6 to 9 kind of thing is what I'm thinking. Let's see. Got some questions here. Do you have a multiplayer server for Sky Factory 4? I do. Right now, it's open to people with memberships first because we're stress testing it, getting some things set up before I open it up to others. But yes, we've had one up for about a week now, and we're still working on, making sure everything works, that how many people can play on it once before it gets overloaded. We can have any lag issues and try to get some basic stuff down. But we are going to open up a little bit here in the future. Let's see. Driven, I've finished getting almost all the saplings and put it in a compact machine. What do you recommend to do after this? Well, Reaper's right. Mulch is good. Mulch will speed everything up pretty well. If you have all the saplings, depending on if you're playing Prestige or not. If you're not, Mystical Agriculture is a great route to go. It'll give you a lot of the, especially if you get things like magnesium seeds and such, that'll get you a lot of the stuff you'll need to moving into building your reactors. If you've already got all the saplings, you've got a lion's share of that stuff already. But there are some items you're going to need for the reactors that don't have saplings. Magnesium being a good example of that if you're looking for the different coolants. The game froze on me again, so I'm waiting for it to catch up. Mystical farming is also really good, even aside from the saplings. It's a great way of getting even some of those materials. You got all the saplings, all the pigs, and all the statues. Yeah, mystical is what I would recommend if you haven't done that already, because it'll, like I said, and then moving into reactors, and you can kind of do those hand in hand. I would target the seeds that you need for reactors first, the different coolants and things, and then work on all the other ones after that. I don't believe there's an advancement for getting all the different seeds, so really that's a good one because you can just make what you need. You don't have to make them all, but it can be a little time consuming because you're going to need a lot of Inferium for that. Sweet, in the old one, couldn't you use containment for the seeds? A containment, yeah, it was called a cloche. A cloche you could pop in there, and then it would do. It would just kind of farm them at a super fast pace. Unfortunately, that does not exist here, but you can put them inside of a compact machine. If you're worried about lag and things of that nature, you can build an entire farm inside of a compact machine. That's what I usually do, and then I'll have packagers in there or auto crafters, so it's automatically making it into the stuff that I need. So by the time it comes out, it can feed right into my simple storage. But that's where I would recommend going next if you haven't messed with that at all, because it can be fun, especially as I said, if you start working up the higher tier seeds. You can use that for a lot of different automation. Let's see. Reaper says, yeah, I need to remove my saplings again just to stop frame issues. Yeah, I would again throw them all inside of a compact machine. That'll definitely help. I usually put my entire simple storage inside of a compact machine. That way everything just feeds into it directly. I find it just makes it much easier. Cutting back on the lag anyways. I apologize, my game is completely frozen at this point, so I'm giving it a minute to catch up, and hopefully it doesn't kick us out. It's been good all day, of course, until I got on the stream. So let's see, what else has gone on this week? I didn't get to take down my Christmas tree like I planned, so it's still behind me, but so there's that. And then what else did we do? I know there's something else I was going to talk about. Oh yes, this Sunday will be the Merge World stream. That one will be regular time, so I'm really excited about that one. It'll be episode 4 of Merge World, so if you're unfamiliar with Merge World, that's the Dungeons & Dragons story that I've been writing for a little over 25 years, and every other Sunday I get on stream for a couple hours and tell the next part of that story. It's been a lot of fun, so episode 4 will be up this Sunday. Sunday a little bit earlier in the day. You can expect to see, if you go to Onlydraven.com, the website, under the characters tab, I'll have a few new characters up there that'll be introduced in this next week, so that'll be kind of cool. Let's see, only using mulch, purple slime, sounds like I have a way to go then. I was thinking nuclear was the next for me, but was a little confused what to use it for. Yeah, fission. Hey, there we go. I think the game's back. Yeah, fission is a great source of power, especially if you make a maximum size, which you need for the advancement anyways. If you make that, it'll pretty much power everything you need from that point. I didn't even completely fill mine. If you have a max level, you can just keep building inside of it to produce more and more and more power. But even off the most basic power, basic fuel, it's enough to run pretty much anything you'll need. I never had any energy loss issues with that. Plus, if you're going to make the fusion reactor, you're going to kind of need a fission reactor anyways, just because it's the easiest thing to boot it up. The fusion reactor needs an incredibly high RF source to kick it on. Once it's on, it's self-reliant, but you have to have a pretty high power source to get it up and running. So I recommend fission before fusion. Will be much easier. Let's see, what else? So I went to a store today called World Market. I've been there a few times. I did some Christmas shopping for my wife there. But I've just recently found this store, and I like World Market because it sells snacks and foods and things from other countries. I, being a Canadian living in the United States, there are some yummy treats from Canada that I really miss getting sometimes. So they had 2 candy bars there. One of them is a coffee crisp. And if you've never had a coffee crisp, you are missing out on one of life's greatest treats. I don't like coffee. I don't drink it. But a little tiny bit of the coffee flavor mixed in with the chocolate is delicious. I also snagged, and it's slightly melted in my car, a Mars bar. I didn't realize it melted just now, so I just picked it up and felt it oddly shaped. The coffee crisp didn't, so I'm wondering if it was melted before I got it and I just didn't realize it. But yes, those are some mighty, mighty delicious treats. I'm excited. They had some Aero bars too, but that I can actually get at a grocery store here, so I didn't bother with that. Sadly, they didn't have any crunchy bars this time, because I wouldn't mind having one of those. And they don't sell any ketchup chips. You cannot get a good bag of ketchup chips down here. It's heartbreaking, really. If Americans could get a chance to eat ketchup chips, they would realize how immaculate of a flavor it is going into their face hole. And then they would all want it, and then there'd be a bigger demand, and then they'd keep selling it. They just need to get some ketchup chips down here so people will realize what they've been missing this entire time in their life. All right, that's 36. That's going to get us a start. Let's see. Oh, well, it was already set on gas. So what else did I need? That with redstone and printed silicon. Dang it. Gordon, okay, thanks for the advice. More, but it's 2:20 in the morning here, so gotta go. Yeah, definitely. I try to stream every Tuesday and Monday and Thursday. Next week, I'll be definitely streaming earlier, so keep an eye out for that. But I also post it up here as well. So if you by any chance need later on, you can always kick in and watch the video later. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So it's one of these things. How much crust quartz have I got? I have a feeling I'm low on that as well. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay. I'll take a few quartz, throw that in the crusher, which should be there. And I forgot to look and see what machine that was that turned it into silicon. Silicon. Smelting it. Oh, well, that's easy then. Where is... That's enrichment. Resource furnace. Yep, that's it. Get this up and running. And we'll print our silicon. Oh, that's over here. Right? Yeah. Pull that out. Silicon press. Get a few of these up and going. I wish you could just auto stack these in here. This putting it in one at a time thing is irritating. Alright, get that up there. Silicon. Let's move that over here. It's a little easier to circle. Yes, so Merge Worlds this weekend, and then we'll be doing more of this on Monday. Again, in the hopes that we can get a lot of this stuff finished. I will definitely try to get a few of these things knocked out or close to knocked out before I stream next. I duped a lot of stuff. I'll get everything ready to make the ultimate singularity, so I'll have that done. Definitely some more I'll have the stuff ready to make the octuple compressed for sure. Let's check on that. You go there. Some more of that. Put that up in there. Let's see, I want to make at least the same, so I need 36 of these. My goodness. Feeling a little flustered today. So, my wife and I, we went out to eat at Red Robin for lunch today while we were in town. It is a place that we enjoy pretty much. We don't go there very often at all, but we'll hit it once in a while. I like them because if you order a burger wedgie style, they wrap it in lettuce instead of a bun. I try to limit my bread intake as much as possible. So it's a nice option. My wife is not a drinker. at all. She does not really do much when it comes to alcohol, but she had one of the alcoholic milkshakes there. Oh God, 6 or 8 months ago, way back, and she was like, "Hey, maybe we should get one of those today." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." And she is a lightweight. It does not take very much alcohol to get my wife tipsy. And it's kind of funny because she's like, it's making me tired. I'm like, that's not tired, that's drunk. That's different. It's not making you tired, it's making you drunk. You're just not familiar with what drink is. Because she has not had a lot of experience being drunk. Closest we got is after I'd had my weight loss surgery, I couldn't drink alcohol for a year. So a little after a year later, I'm like, I want to see if my stomach will handle it. For some people, after the surgery, they can't really ever drink again. For some people, it's perfectly fine. But I was like, I'll give it a shot. So a friend of ours had given us a bottle of champagne a year and a half earlier. We decided to bust that open and drink it. And we split the bottle. It wasn't a huge bottle. That's the first time I'd ever seen her even slightly tipsy. And for me, I get drunk quick because of the surgery. I just don't keep it very long. It wears off much faster because of the way my small intestines are running now. So I get drunk quick, but it doesn't last long. So when I did the last big stream where I was taking shots, it didn't take many shots to get me buzzed out, but then I was usually gone before it was time to take another one. So I didn't really get really hit until the end when several people, including Cyntharia, decided to drop like huge donations in one spot, and I'd take like 6 shots in about 25-30 minutes. I went up there to say goodnight to my wife after the stream, and she's like, "Are you okay? You seem odd." I'm like, no, this is just drunk. Alright, so that should be enough of those. So let's do that. Hey, there's Cynthia. Speak of the devil. So we've decided to make that a regular thing, that anytime a new membership is taken, anybody adds a new membership, or anytime a donation or super chat or anything of $5 or more, then I'm pull the old wheel out and spin it again, take a shot. We had actually got a new member those stack good. The other day we got a new member. I think that was number 13, 13th member. Off time, so once off stream. So once the next stream kicked up, I was like, well, got to catch up for that one. And of course, he chose Jaeger. I let him choose the beverage of choice. And he didn't know I did not like Jaeger. I just mentioned what I had, and he's like, Jaeger's good. I'm like, oh God, why do they always want me to drink Jaeger? They're trying to kill me. I might try to do another big stream here, maybe near the end of September. I wouldn't mind doing one of those big streams once every few months. I don't want to do them real often, but once every few months might be kind of fun. Maybe find something special to do on it. Miss Disney just came from dinner. Arguably, just had the best burger I've ever had in my entire life. Well, speak of the devil, our newest member, Mr. Disney. You had a good burger? I had a pretty good burger today as well, but I would say it's the best burger I've ever had. That is going to make me think now. What was the best burger I've ever had? Build your ultimate burger. That's our question for the stream today. Anybody out there who's watching, what would you put together to make your ultimate burger? Is it a chicken burger? Is it a turkey burger? Is it one of them nasty, non-real meat burgers? What else? What type of cheese do you like? What kind of condiments? I'd be intrigued to see what everyone's thoughts are. Build your burger. So if I was to build my own burger, it would have 2 patties, because I like cheese mixed in the middle of the patties, like cheese, meat, cheese, meat, cheese. Extra sharp cheddar is by far the ultimate cheese, and I also like provolone, but I like provolone on chicken. But since I'm making a beef burger, I would probably go with sharp or extra sharp cheddar. Hickory smoked bacon, which is different than normal bacon. It's So if you don't know the difference, you should try some because it's delicious. Mustard and mayonnaise. Ketchup's fine, but I wouldn't put it on my ultimate burger. Mustard and mayonnaise, I put on everything. Lettuce doesn't do anything for me on a burger. It's just space. It's just taking up space. I'm okay with a tomato, and I'm okay with pickles. Although I wouldn't put pickles on my ultimate burger. A tomato would be okay. I like a fried egg on my burger from time to time, but I wouldn't put that on my ultimate burger. It would just be cheese, meat, cheese, bottom bun, mayonnaise, and mustard on top with a thin layer of mayonnaise under the bottom patty. Probably a tomato. Probably put a slice of tomato on there. I do enjoy some nice tomato. And then I like thick cut fries, like steak fries. That's what I'd like as my side. You can stick a dill pickle on the side. That'd be okay. Pickle wedge. That'd be delicious. Oh, 1 second. Okay. But yes, that would be Draven's ultimate burger. I'd be interested to hear what yours would be. Check on the stream there. That looks good. Mr. Disney says, I usually go for pepper jack or Colby Jack. Love the slight spice of the cheese. Barbecue and bacon, nothing else. I never go for lettuce, tomato, pickle, etc. Then a pretzel bun. Pretzel buns are good. I will definitely concur with that. Cynthia, I'm all about the bacon and barbecue sauce as well. I like barbecue sauce, don't get me wrong. But if I'm going to go for my ultimate traditional burger, I probably wouldn't put it on there. Don't judge me. Where do my weapons go? Oh, that's right. I put them in this chest over here, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Because I did not need them for all the duping. I needed the inventory space. Okay, so let's see if we can now finally get that gas stuff at least partway started. Oh, well, right, yeah, I meant to make some of these. 7. Not quite what I'd hoped for. Alright, well, we got one of those. Now what do we need for number 2? We need the thing in the middle. What's the thing in the middle? Crap! That is way more stuff than I thought it was going to be. Calculation press. I'm going to build up a bunch of those, and then we'll mess with those next time, because I did not realize there was going to be that many steps. So, I think it's time to go ahead and take out some of the stuff in the Twilight. I think that's where we're going to go next. Let's grab some of these. Grab that, grab that, grab that. This we'll just take with us to be on the safe side. That and that. Those we'll keep out. Remote we're not going to use while we're over there. I'm going to need a pick. I'll need a Paxil. I think I was charging mine. I was not. Anybody have a favorite fries? What are your ideas of French fries? That would be an important question. Ah, snap. There's that. There's that. Do you like anything on your fries? Ketchup. Some type of special sauce. Chili cheese fries are okay. I'm not big on chili cheese fries, but they're adequate. To me, I'd rather just have chili as it is. See, we got full energy. Yep. Got our plasma rifle, glitch-infused sword. I think we're good. All right. Let's go ahead and hit the Twilight Forest. Check something real quick. Make sure that I've got... Yeah, that should work. Poutine! Bless you, child. Bless you and all the joy you've just brought into my mind. Poutine, the ultimate fry. Yes. God, I haven't had good poutine in several years now. I just don't make it down here. There was a poutine mobile for a little while. Like a, what do you call those, a food truck? It was a French-Canadian family that ran one down here for a couple of years. Oddly enough, used to park right outside that used media store that I went to today. And I've got it a couple times, but then I guess it just didn't sell well, and they closed it down. They said they were potentially looking to open up an actual like brick and mortar store. That would have been awesome. God, I love poutine. Up here, we like to pretend we're Canadian, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right. What is that thing way over there? Rams. Oh, that's the Rams. Okay, I don't need the Rams. So here, where are we at? So we've already killed the Lich. We are good there. So next, after the Lich, I need Twilight Wraith and a Hollow Hill. I was working on that, but it's not as important. Naga Scale, chest, and leather. I don't have to do that first. So I need the Hydra, the Ergast. I'm going to need another trophy because I didn't bring one with me. Alright, let's go see if we can find it. Let's make sure we haven't gone this way before. Ooh, man, that thing's all zoomed in. Let's zoom out a little bit. Not a lot of places sell it here in Florida. Hey, I'm from Germany. Hey, excellent, Berkwood. I probably have been German people that have, or German folks that have hung out on stream, but I don't remember speaking with one. So you could be my first German person in chat. Good day, good day. Welcome, welcome. Oh, another one of those, so we'll skip that. It's always cool when I go into the analytics of the YouTube channel and it shows me the countries that people have viewed my videos from. It blows my mind. There's like 26 different countries that people have watched videos in, at least at last check. And that is pretty cool. I thought that was pretty awesome. Hey, there's a maze. I need to go in there. I think I can go in there. Can we get in there yet? Let's see. Man, that stone is staticky looking. Nope, can't get in there yet. Okay. Can't get in there. Alright. I need a... Let me see. That's from the maze. Dark Forest Ruins. Ergast, Hydra, Ergast, and Snow Queen. Fire Swamp. So I think I need the ghast. I think I can get in there. Let's see if it'll let us in or not. Alright. See what we got. Just looking for a way down. Okay, so there are no creatures here. Is this because I'm not supposed to be here? That could be. Whoop. Leg spike. Hey, I heard somebody there. Will it let me break this? It will. Okay, cool. Tripwire? Yep. Nothing really... Oh, crap. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Intriguing. Oddly enough, it didn't blow up the loot. I was just going to take the leaves. I didn't care about anything else. Intriguing. Alright, where's the way down? Ouch. Prick. Ouch. Die, cow. Come back here. I need your meat. There. Did I get any meat? I did. Raw meat. What are you looking at, prick? Another one. Grab that leaf. Ah, there it is. All right. Anybody around here? No. Okay. You mine faster when you're on the ground. If you're flying, it takes longer. Let's try this. I really need a better axe. Break it. There it is. Woo! That messed up my axe. That's going to make things harder. Alright, so... Alright, let's see. I'm looking for a couple different food items here. Mushroom stew. I'll take the blaze rods, though. Ironwood's fine. Alright, let's see. Looking. So there is a pickaxe in these mazes. It's a pickaxe. It's an advancement to find it, and it's one of the dang most irritating things ever, because it is so hard to find. Let's see. Bag of carrots. Hi, Drave. Can't stay for long. Just want to say hi. Well, hello to you as well. We appreciate you stopping by. Die bat. There are no mobs in here, and I don't know why. Oh, well. There's the boss. Let's go ahead and knock it out. How's it going? Oh. Well, easy enough. Grab some stuff out of here. And grab some stuff out of here. Oh, let's pack away what we found. I think we'll maybe need some of that later. I'll say I need some of that for the food advancement, I believe, to eat all the things. Some TNT. Grab all that. That was easy enough. I can make the map focus now. We got that. Excellent. Most excellent. So now the only thing is to find that stupid pickaxe. And I know of only one decent way to do it, and it's time consuming, and I don't think I brought any diamonds with me. I didn't. Dang it. See, with diamonds, what I do normally is I just mine. It's always on the bottom level, and I know, yes, you can make a map or something to try to find it. But if you have an axe and you just start busting and vein mining the top row, because it's a different type of block specifically than it is the rest of the wall, eventually you'll be able to look and you'll see a section that just has sand. And if you see sand, you've found it. Thank you. Oh, my pickaxe completely broke. Dang it. I may have to go and get another one. I didn't even think about that. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to find that thing without it. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to go get a better pickaxe. Let's find our way back out of this place. Let's see. God, it's like a maze. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay. Let's go back and we're going to need ourselves in it. Do you think the party pickaxe would work better? Party pickaxe. I'm intrigued. Bear with me a moment and we'll take a look. Oof. Took a minute to load in there. Did not mean to put that fence down there, but oh well. Let's charge up our rifle while we're here. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Party pickaxe, super fast pickaxe. Right click for a surprise. I don't think I've ever made one of those. Reinforced obsidian. How do we do that? Oh, reinforced obsidian. Okay, well, that's easy enough. We'll take one and try it out. Right click for a surprise. Durability 6521. Let's see. Versus diamond pickaxe. Well, it's definitely got. It's got way more of that. It's the Matic 9,000. Mining level -1. Reminds me I need to make one of those. What was that? Quartz? Block of quartz. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Alright. Let's see. I'll make a diamond one as well. Now let's bring a stack of diamond with me. Oh, well, it would help if I'd have taken them out correctly. Party pickaxe is great. Just don't right click everywhere. Oh no. I will. Will it give me diamond, please? I'll take one with me, but I'll also take some diamond and a regular diamond pickaxe just for expediency. Normally, I would have a supremium one by now, and I would just take that. But I'll worry about that stuff later. Okay, back down to the cake. Let's try that again. If you right-click, cake spawns, which is cool, but it takes a huge chunk of your durability. Intriguing. Alright, so which direction did we go last time? We went south. Let's see if we can find our way back to that maze. This way. Okay. Don't right-click LOL cake everywhere. Okay. Cake everywhere, huh? I'm intrigued. Right-click, which is cool, but it takes a huge chunk of your durability. I will not right-click on my cake. Or on my party pickaxe. Infravision is the bomb. I've got that. I upped a couple more of my Android abilities. So, there it is again. Let's get in there. I think I had to go... It took me like 6 mazes to get the axe last time. Oh, well, aren't you just convenient? Huh. Too funny. Never didn't know that. Okay. Where's the hole? There it is. Yeah, because every time I would every time I'd find it, I kept setting off the TNT. All right, let's try this out. Party pickaxe. No sand. We'll continue more in towards the middle. No sand. Definitely mine's faster than my diamond pickaxe, so I'll take that. Fly. Ugh. Try that again. Nope. That's the outer edge, so it won't be that way. It's going to be over here somewhere. Trial. Oops. Did I use up my axe already? Wow, that didn't take long. Okay. It's odd, though, that it just disappeared. Well, this is going to take a little bit longer. I should have made a few of those axes. Go on. Break. Wow. You completely busted that one, too. Hey, Jonathan Tuchel, thank you very much for the follow, sir. I appreciate that. Why are they breaking and not just being unrepairable? I don't think I brought any wood. I brought diamond and not wood this time. Dang it. Alright, where's some wood blocks here? Well, I'm not going to be able to break that. Damn it. This is not working as well as I'd hoped. Will this break? Oh, this is going to be slow. There's some wood in there I can get some handles out of. If I get some wood, then I can use the diamond to make some more pickaxes. Oh, so slow to break with axe. Alright, come on, die. 15 more to go. Percentage. Get in there. Hopefully I won't blow it up this time. Oh, are you... Wow. It did not vein mine. Oh, wait. Can I get sticks out of these? I don't know if I can. Oh, no, I need an uncrafter for that. Dang it. Okay. So, is there any more wood? Not that I can get to. Well, that was another wasted frickin' trip. Dang it. I have to go all the way back again. If I could just get through one of these blocks to some wood. How long is this going to take? Forever. How long will it take if I do it with that? Also forever. I'm irritated that I'm going to have to start bringing all this stuff with me. All right. Take 3. Yep. Whoa. Come on down. Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, well, here's some wood here. Oh, I don't have an axe either way. I'm just going to go back and... Yeah, it's disappearing instead of just breaking where it needs to be repaired. So I'm going to need a bunch of them. Which sucks. I mean, it's just time-consuming more than anything else. So today I posted a important fact that I'm sure everyone out there will agree with me. Because we all know Draven's always right. Dark chocolate is the superior chocolate. Dark chocolate is better than all the other chocolates. White chocolate, regular milk chocolate, those are good too. But dark chocolate is the superior chocolate. Now, some people are allowed to disagree with me because it is important that some people are wrong. And that's okay. All right, let's do this. And exactly. I knew I could count on you. Let's see, we'll take those. That'll give us a start. And then let's take sticks. And I will not be foolish. I will take some wood as well in case I need to make a crafting table. Yes, dark chocolate is the best chocolate. I've had some good white chocolate today. My wife got me a little box of miscellaneous flavored Toblerones for Christmas because I like a good Toblerone bar. And the dark chocolate was good, but man, the white chocolate ones were really, really good. My opinion of dark chocolate has changed now that I'm older and my sweet tooth isn't as strong, but I prefer white chocolate over anything. Sorry, not sorry. It's okay. I told my wife yesterday, I was like, it's important that there be people out there that are wrong. It's the only way I know I'm right. Nah, chocolate's good. I'm trying to think. The only thing I could think of that's really been chocolate that I didn't like. Many years ago, I tried chocolate cheese. That was not good. And I love cheese. Cheese being the ultimate food, followed immediately by bacon. I was like, chocolate and cheese, how could this go wrong? It went wrong. It was kind of like it wasn't really like a solid cheese. It was more of a creamy, like a chocolate cheese spread. It wasn't good. Not even a little bit. All right. Let's do this again. All right, so which direction we go? That looks like a good spot. Let's go over here. Oh, well. How do we get over there? Oh, I guess we just bust one out real quick. But I'm excited to eat this coffee crisp. I'm going to take it to work with me tomorrow. And that will be my special snack. They have Clearly Canadian there, which is a beverage. In case you've never had that, it is amazing, but it's also hard to find down here. Hoi do tai. Wubba lubba dub dub everyone. Well, hello. Good day to you. We are just searching for a pickaxe in a maze. Or an axe in a maze. And we are trying to find it. This is our, third attempt now? Me trying to mine these things? You wait, I'll blow it up. I always blow it up. I hate that. Come on, break. Boop. Alright, so each one of those is going to destroy a pickaxe. Okay. Let's see. Trying to... I've already been in here? I was, okay. Oh, hey, there's a slime. I think I have a slime module I need for that. Okay. Alright, so let's find a way... It's not going to be over there. That's not big enough. Is that a big enough space? I don't know if that's a big enough space. We'll try it. Lord knows we brought enough this time. We'll find it in here somewhere. Oh, I heard a moo. Normally this thing's just streaming with mobs. Alright, busted. Well, here I'll... Is that... No. The cow go. I need to get over there and try that, but I don't think I can reach it from here. Will you? No. Okay, I have to break my way through. Alright. Slow and steady as she goes. Yar. So, it's time to, I guess, start putting the ideas together. Once we have finished this Prestige run-through, we are going to try a different Minecraft mod. Yeah. I'm going to narrow it down to a couple, and then I'm going to throw it up in a poll in the community. So if there is a particular one that you think I should put on the poll, let me know, because I would be interested in hearing it. What were the ones that were recommended the other day? So we've talked about Galacticraft a lot. The fear is that it's just not finished. You run out of stuff to do pretty quickly there. I can't remember the other one that they mentioned. I know there's the RL, I believe, Minecraft. Well, that one broke too. Okay, so I'm on the outer edge, so it's not going to be here. It's going to be out here somewhere. Let's see. Not there, not there. Let me see. It's too thin of a wall. Can't tell if this is the outside or not, but we'll try. Sevtech. I believe someone may have mentioned that one in the past. I think the one they were talking about started with an O for some reason. I don't remember why. That's making me think it started with an O. Of course, we're still going to be doing Sky Factory stuff on the members server. Ah! Damn bugs. Alright, so we're in a loot room. Ah, cow. Okay. Make sure there's nobody around the corner. No. I'm using a different axe each time, so it takes as much as possible. And then I'll use the little ones for other things, like if I have to bust out a brick just to get around it. It's in here somewhere. This is just a time-consuming step. And 95. Who just... Oh, that bat just reset me. You son of a... Ugh. God, I was at like 98%, and all of a sudden, a bat flew in front of my pickaxe. Bats are just an annoyance. I can't think of a thing that bats are actually useful for. I can get little bat heads, and I think you used to be able to get bat wings in Sky Factory 3. I don't think you can get them in 4. I don't remember getting one. There was the bat bag. No sand there. Ooh, is this a big square? Nope, just a thin hallway. Thin hallway. Thin hallway. Maybe? Thin hallway? Let's see. Alright, let's do this one. Yeah, that bat was just messing with me. I can't believe I'm being picked on by digital bats. How cold of a universe we live in. Let's see. Let's see. So I am working New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I actually volunteered for New Year's Day. New Year's Eve is just a... let's see. This way yet. I mean, I'm not really one to do much on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So it's not like a big deal to me anyways. So I volunteered because A, it's double time and a half when you work on a holiday, and I like money. And second of all, what's the point of being off New Year's Day? Unless you're going to go out and get blasted for New Year's Eve. Being off New Year's Day doesn't mean anything. New Year's Eve should be the holiday, not New Year's Day. But no sand there. Okay. Let's grab another pickaxe. Grab a few of them. We'll get rid of this stuff, that and that. Grab us a few more pickaxes. I'll try this one here. Yeah, so I'll be working till 10 p.m. on New Year's Eve. Now, New Year's Day being a holiday, I do get to leave work a little early. I'm only working an 8-hour shift on Christmas Day, which that'll be nice. I get off a little early. And then I'm off the day after. No sand there. Let's see, that's just winding. Can't tell if I'm on the outer edge or not yet. Ugh, I know that you can make a map, supposedly, that will help you find this and such, but every time I made the map, it's been basically useless, so I'd rather just trial and error it. Once it's done, we'll go around and kill some more bosses. Oop. Okay, we are on the outer edge. Alright, so at least we know now. These things are just annoying. They run away. Ooh, a little bit of lag. There we go. That is a potential square. How do I get over there? Over there, over there, over there, over there. Let's go here, 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 here. I think that was over here in this corner. Big mamba. Slime, 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 slime. All the slimity slimes. Alright, let's do this one. See what's going on in this corner. We'll whack it about. For those of you who have been on the server so far, hopefully it's going well for you and you're having a good time. For me, it will not let me make any of the data models again. It will not let me access them. Again, no sand. Alright, so it's got to be this way then. Let's move you over there. Did somebody push me? Damn spider pushing me around. Yeah, will not let me make the data models again. I came back to this world, lets me make them just fine. And other people on the server are able to make them just fine. So I'm going to have to get somebody to make me all the data modules. So I can get that stuff done. I need some prismarine and I can't get it any other way. Alright, no sand. Man, this is taking a little longer than normal. Not a good aim. Yo. Where are you running to? Come here, brick. Alright, so there's some over there. I think that's a... See, I saw that. That's super odd. I can make them by... Try checking the max storage network. Yeah, and that's the thing. It will let me make the component that you can make stuff out of when you have the modules. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But it will not let me make the actual models or the one that you know, if you have two. There's the one you put the models in and it makes the different materials. Then there's the one you take that material, the pristines, and put them in. I can make the one you can put the pristines in. I don't have the one that makes the pristines. I'm just drawing a blank on the name. I probably could have just looked it up though. But yeah, it's for some reason it will not let me. It'll let me make the one, but the other one, when I click on it, there's no recipe. And if I put it together, a recipe just for memory, it won't let me make any of the models either. So I don't know what's going on there. Is that sand over there? No, that's just rock, right? Yeah, it's just brick. Okay. So, is it in this end? I could have sworn we did everything in this end already. Let's see. Yeah, loop fabricator and simulator. So, yeah. Let me make one, but not the other. That's going to be the outer edge, so there's nothing in there. Well, that looks like a little square space. Nope, just a hallway. So it's not over there. Ah, what's over there? Okay, how do we get over there? No, 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 no. All the way around over there. It's going to be easier in this situation just to break through. Here's why we kept some of the other picks. Yeah, I'm going to have to get somebody to make one of those for me and all the data models so I can just go pick them up. It'll let me make the thing you carry the data models in. I'm able to make it just fine. Just the other stuff won't. And that happened to me on my personal game at one point, where it would let me make them, and then all of a sudden out of the blue it wouldn't let me make the Guardian one anymore, and all the recipes just disappeared. Let me grab that meef just to be on the safe side. Alright, there's a couple new walls. I think this is the outer edge, but we'll try it. got to be one in here somewhere. By God. Dang, that is outer edge. I was afraid it was going to be. Okay. Well, is this just a thin wall? It is. Okay, so that's a thin wall, so it can't be in there. I don't know what's over here, so we'll try one of these. Oh, that was a good one. Let's see. I need to... Disney says, I need to screenshot my Japanese-inspired temple base I've been building and throw it in the Discord. Yeah. Yeah, my stuff's not super fancy. I was just trying to make something kind of like a home base to build the... so I can build different Let's Plays off of it. Is the goal, anyways. That one broke. No sand. No sand. That's way too thin to count. Damn it. Alright, let's try this one. That's still a pretty good axe. We'll use that one. Yeah, what I built is kind of basic. I'll spruce it up with cooler blocks later, but the thing that took me the longest was terraforming. You know, I'm building mine in the Lost Cities. So when I get to the Lost Cities, I found a globe, basically destroyed everything on it I could find to rebuild a make it flat. Oh, I don't think I've been down here yet, and there's a lot of monsters. Who are you running to? You know, now I think about it, I should be using this glitch sword. I need to level it up anyways. Alright, so... Alright, let's try this again. Get rid of these, get rid of those, grab some more pickaxes. Yeah, I'm just trying to, like I said, right, most of this I'm just now starting to do some of the actual machines and such. But I like the way it looks. It looks kind of cool. Like I said, it's basic, but it's going to get the job done. It's going to be where I'm going to start from. I'm pretty sure I know what the first one, potentially two Let's Plays are going to be. So I am excited to show those and share those. That could be a potential block over there. What are you looking at? What's that? This is thin. This is thin. That's thin. That's thin. That could be solid. Oh. Yeah, run into that. Where are we? I'm just in the overworld. I have plans on building a giant mega base in the end when I have more materials, but it might not come to fruition. Man, that's not to me. I thought I'd do the Lost Cities this time because I wanted to have a globe. Plus, I just hate rain. It's so nice to be inside a globe. I can hear thunder, but no rain. There it is. All right. All right. Okay, we have found it. Make sure there's nobody around that I need to kill. Now the hard part. Trying to get it without blowing anything up. You cannot vein mine, because if you vein mine, the sand will fall and hit the pressure plates and blow everything up. Your best bet is to slowly work your way through, find the TNT, vein mine the TNT. Once the TNT is gone, you're safe to go inside the square. Finding it's only the first step of this irritating process. Last time I was in here, I had a Supremium axe, and it tore into this stuff much quicker. Well, again, I guess you could try. My concern is if I do anything that makes it drop, we could lose it. We'll try that. We'll do a vein mine. If it blows it, we're good. We'll give it a shot. Thank you, Slatter. We'll give it a shot. We'll bust the floor and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we don't get the axe this time, and I go find one off stream later. If we don't get it in this one, somehow we blow it up, I'll just go start killing bosses, and we'll come back to it later. Okay. Well, now I have to get into there. Slow, slow. I will trust you, Slatter, as you have given me nothing but faith. Faith in your abilities. And this drink. Oh, me. So, my wife got me an electric razor for Christmas, something I've needed for quite a while. I've been just using a beard trimmer to keep it short underneath, but I've needed an electric razor for a while. I just hate messing. When you have a beard, shaving cream's irritating. It gets all up in the beard. Yeah. When I used to go clean shaven, it's fine, but 3 of minutes to finally get that pickaxe. First 2 I blew it all for. When I got it in my last world, that was my 8th one that I finally got it at. And it was irritating. But it'll be nice to have it done and done. Alright, so that blew up all the TNT in theory. So just to be on the safe side, I wanted to do that. So now I'm just going to vein mine this. Should wipe out everything around it. That is, if all the TNT was connected, which we'll hope it was. That one's empty. That one's empty. It's got to be that one. Okay. Is it not in here? Oh, I guess I meant to leave those out. Get rid of that. That. I'm going to leave over here. That over there. Okay, it's not in that one. It's not in that one. Okay. So, I didn't get the axe in this one. Well, now that's irritating. Where's that regular pickaxe? Grab one of those real quick. Get rid of this stuff. Huh. So, what are you doing? All that, and I didn't even get one. This makes Draven sad. I could have sworn there was one in every one of these, but I guess this maze didn't have one. Wow, after all that. Okay, well, we gave it a try. I can always find one of those later. Easiest way out of here. Let's go back to the cake. Alright, well, so we need to find a Hydra. And what else do I need? Many a things. See if we can find a Sedu zone. What's that over there? Already done that. I don't need another one of those. Is that the one I was just in? Nope, that's a different one. That's alright. We're not going to mess with it now. I used 3/4 of my pickaxes finding that last one. Yep, I'm having the exact same problem. It will not work for me either. And it's irritating when you're trying to do a completions run here, but my game lagged again. I'm waiting for it to finish up. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've had others say that it's happened to them before. On the 2 other worlds I had before this, I had no problem. Whereas, like I said, it won't let me do that on this one, but it won't let me make any of the data models on the server one. So I have no idea what's going on there. Oh well. There we go. Finally up and free again. Alright. See, that's a hill. Oh wait, that's a Hydra. Hey, that'll work. That will work. Where you at, buddy? There you are. Okay, that's not going to help me out a lot. Why are you getting in my face? Just stand there and die until I'm done killing you. Do. Yeah. Spitting fire, I know. Angry Hydra, I know. Slow fight, but not that hard. Oh, is it healing? Oh, I gotta take out heads. I forgot. Come here. I'm trying to kill you real quick. I need you to just die. There's one head down. I knew there was at one point where you couldn't hit the body anymore. You had to come at the head. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Come back here. Well, I almost have you dead. There it is. I'm the same way. I prefer to do it legit. But I mean, if it's bugged, it's bugged. I mean, that's not anything that you really did wrong or you have any control over. So, not too heartbroken by that. Hey, we got some more trophies. Some fiery blood. All right. We got some Hydra chops. Delicious. All right, so we got the Hydra done. So at least we've got... Oop, wrong one. At least we've got another advancement there. Hydra chop. Collect some overpowered Hydra meat. Wield a fiery tool or weapon while wearing at least one piece of fiery. That's easy enough. That stupid pickaxe was irritating, so I need to find Chicky-Poo, and I need to find the that other thing. I forget what it's called. I know what it is, but I forget what it's called. Nope, not one of those. Oh, let's make sure I'm not going the same direction I was before. I don't run a mini-map just because it gets covered up by all the other stuff I got going on the screen, so I just normally pull the map up every so often. So if you're wondering why I don't have a mini-map, it's just because I don't want try not to take up too much space on screen with all the other stuff going on. Let's see, that's a hill. So I'm looking for the ice chick and the thing where the knight guy is. I can't remember what it's called. Basically, it's like a ruins. Let's see what's going on over there. Hey, there's a maze. Oh, I forgot to bring Silk Touch. So I wanted to get a spawner. Pretty sure you still need Silk Touch to get a spawner. Let's check. Pretty sure you do. Spawner. There's one. I need you to just go away from it while I'm beating up this cage. Nope. I think this just breaks it. It does. Okay. Oh well, it was a thought. Alright, well, I'll bring Silk Touch back and grab one of those later because we need to basically pull a Pimp My Ride on one of those things. Let's see, there's another hole. How are we doing for power? 97%? That's pretty good. Let's see, a hill. And come here now. I should try to fly in the middle here so you can see the one on the two at a time, one on the left and one on the right. Okay, so that's another one of those. I think we already did the frost. Yeah, I've already killed one of those. I still think Supremium armor is you fly faster. I could be wrong. I still feel like you move faster in Supremium. Alright, so there's another one of those. Wow, a lot of those in this row. It might be kind of cool to build a base in the Twilight Forest. Take over one of the castles. That could be interesting. Something different to do. Let's see. That's just another hill. Little one. Land on some ground, then run and jump fly. You will land fly super quick. Yeah. If I come near a land spot on my deck. Oh, is that another hill? Okay, another hill. That's... Oh. Oh, it's a lich. Dang it. I don't need a lich. I don't need a son of a lich. I'm going to try this run and jump fly thing. See, I feel like I was already... Oh, that's quicker. There you go. That's noticeably quicker. That's a big hill. Is that a Hydra? Nope, just a big one. There it is. Okay, good. That's one of the things we're looking for. You get in there and smack a knight around. Where's the trophy spot? There it is. Hate to waste one of our trophy heads, but you do what you gotta do. And you're easier to get a hold of, so we'll try one of you. See if it'll work on you. Advancement achieved. Now, if I take that off, will it close? No, good. I got my trophy back. What up? Little hoppy goblin prick. I'm here for your dad. Take me to your father. That's right, squeal. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. I don't think I've ever found anything of value in this place. Ooh, lag. Not good place for lag. This does not bode well for Draven. Wake up dead. Or unlagged egg. Oh, well, I guess we've got a minute. So, let's see. What we else talking about earlier? So, yeah, so other mods. I can't remember. There's one I could have sworn somebody said start with an O. Minecraft mods. I think I can do a poll for up to 4 or 5 of them. So, if we can come up with 4 or 5 potential mods that people would like to see me play or, you know, run through, and potentially like to get some tutorials in as well, because that's always the end goal. Hey, there we go. Whoa, you're a big guy. You are not taking a lot of damage. Hey, Joshua Jones, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. All right. What are you, pants? Spawner. That's a cool little looking lava room, though. No, I'm paying for a server. We had a goal that if we got 10 members in the memberships, that I would go ahead and pay to get us a decent server. So I've got one currently, and like I said, right now we're kind of stress testing it first to make sure everything works okay, and that everybody can get into it all right. And if we can, then like I said, we'll open it up to some potential non-members as well, but new members always get first dibs. Something makes me think I needed one of these for some reason. Okay. I don't know what it is. Alright, where's the boss? He's around here somewhere. Ah! How are we doing for power? 68 flight. Ooh. Oh, big hole in the bottom. I guess I could have snuck in that way. Where is the boss at? Let's see. Oh. I don't know what any of that is. I'll take it just in case. I want to say he's mostly on the bottom level, but not always. I feel like I'm running in circles. All right, let's go try upstairs then. Grabbing all the loots as we go, just in case there's something. Ooh, a little dodgy little prick. I don't think I've been through here yet. This goes back up to the upper level. It's a lava room again. Okay, I've been there once. Could it be on the other side of one of these cages? Could that be why I'm not finding it? Let's see. Oh, is that a dead end? Something blow up? Something did blow up. Oops. Alright, so that didn't work. Can we... I'm going to fly around the outside to see if I can find an idea of what it looks like. I've had one before where it was just literally open and you could just fly right into it. Anti-squirrel. I am not seeing it. Darn it. This place is bigger than it looks. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, so we came in here, running around, killed everything. Take some blue wool. Back downstairs. Quick little boogers. What's that? It's down here. It's the bottom of the lava room? It is the bottom of the lava room. Okay, so I've been in here. I don't remember this room. Let's see if it's this way. Lord knows if I have to, I'll just start... nope, that's not it again. I'll just start vein mining the whole damn place if I have to. These green bugs are the most annoying. Oops, I fell. I know you're watching and say, Draven, why don't you play more first-person shooters? Because I suck. The only first-person shooter, other than, it doesn't really count, but 7 Days to Die. I love 7 Days to Die. The closest I got on first-person shooter is I did play some PUBG for a while there. My friends were playing. I was horrible, though. Like, I was always worst dude. Alright, so this is not working. We need another plot. Well, I've not been in here yet. Okay. So I've been emptying out the chests as we go by, just so I can potentially find areas to see if I've been running circles or not. I think that thing just gave me a fish. The wall looks almost slightly different colored. Alright. Let's try something different. Brought a bunch of pickaxe, we might as well use them. Get rid of that. Let's get some pickaxes going. Besides, our gun's starting to lose power anyways. Have I been over here yet? I've not. Okay, let's take all that just in case. That's outside, this is inside. I knew that was going to happen. It's not going to let me vein mine it as well as I'd hoped. Oh, I got some. Okay. We're getting there. This breaks much easier. Alright. That didn't do as well as one would have hoped. I'm just looking for a peek hole so I can potentially try to find this thing inside. Alright, so that's the lava room. We've seen the lava room. That's the lava room. Let's make sure we open up every wall at least a little bit. Oh, that one's broken. See, that one didn't blow all the way out. It only partially broke. What's that? It's a night dude. It's not big enough to count. This could be. Alright, so it's not in there. We know he's not in there. Oh, that one's busted too. Okay. See, now they're not breaking. Now they're just going down to. Interesting. I wonder what the difference is. Maybe it's just that other brick type was the problem. Oh, is that in there? No. Let's see. Well, that took out a good chunk, so it's not in there. I know what the room looks like when I see it. I don't know where it is. That's too small. Pretty sure this one's too small, but we'll check it. Yep. Dead end. Let's see. It's not in there. Just all hallway. That, yeah. Is that end? No, it's a square room. This hallway's not long enough, I don't believe. But we'll go down and check at the end here just to be on the safe side. This pants. I know he is not going to fit in that. Whoop. Leg spike. We will wait again. Okay. So, mods. We said there's RL Minecraft. What was the other one that we had that we've talked about? Well, let me go back and chat. Oh, wow, that wasn't anything of value. Well, that wasn't much better. I hear something dying. it. Okay, so this little stretchy part's not going to work. He's got to be over in here somewhere. Looking for a square-looking space that's big enough. This potentially could be it. Yep, there it is. Is that it? No, silverfish. Dang it. Darn, I thought we had it there for a moment. That was definitely big enough space. Alright, so that didn't work. Looking for square spaces. This could feasibly work. Is that it? No, silverfish. Oh wow, that did a good job of cleaning out a lot of space though. Killing this, the ceiling might be a better route to go. Yeah, alright. Multiple stories there. So I listen to satellite radio, primarily Sirius XM, but I checked a couple other things as well. And they're just doing their top songs of the decade, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh, thanks for blowing that up. Alright. And I was trying to think of that myself. What would be my top songs or bands of the decade? And that's hard. That is hard. Big O, you are criminal. Well, thank you. Not sure. Ah! No, not there. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and make some more inventory space here. Put that up in there. Silverfish head. You know, I don't think I've ever got a silverfish head all the times I've done this. Oh, put my gun away. I'm not going to need it right away. We'll take those. We'll take those. Take those last two. Ooh, hey, now that's a big square space. Speaking of square space, that's where my website is. If you've never been to my website, onlydraven.com, you should check it out. Here we are. Hey, what up, guys? I'll kill you. Reach to go. Knew it was a big square space. It's just a matter of finding it. There's that one. There's that one. Hey, you got legs. Oh, there's he is. Yeah, there had to be at least one more. What up? All right. What is pushing me? Oh. Kill silverfish. Lots of dead silverfish. I'm just leveling up the glitch sword real quick. Oh, is there another one? Oh, there's two there. Okay. Wow, I busted out a lot of silverfish. All right, that's enough of that. All right, so we have completed yet another one. Let's make sure that looks good. Yes, we got that and that. So, Hydra, Urgast, and Snow Queen to clear the acid rain. So I got the Hydra and the Urgast. No, I don't. I need Snow Queen and the Urgast. So we're looking for Snow Queen and an Urgast. Urgast. Sounds inappropriate. Don't know why, but it does. If you're new to the channel and you haven't been here before, thank you very much for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. I try to stream every Monday and Thursday. Hey, Urgast. How convenient is that? Every Monday or Thursday. And I also... every other Sunday, I do a Dungeons & Dragons story stream called Merged Worlds. So if you're interested in any of that kind of thing, definitely recommend... Whoop, okay, that was a boo. Definitely recommend swinging by and checking that out. It's a lot of fun. The first 3 episodes are up on my channel as well, under the name Merged Worlds. So it's pretty cool. See here, Cameron, Onlydraven, your Skybox tiers are great, especially because I knew nothing when I began. Well, thank you very much. I also knew nothing when I began, which is why I started making the tutorials, because I myself used to get a little irritated that I would have to watch 45 minutes to an hour-long video to find the 5 minutes in the middle that I needed. So I decided I would start making short, quick videos that just to the point, especially for a beginner's point of view. There's a lot of really complicated stuff in Sky Factory that I haven't even begun to touch on yet, because I've always been wanting to help people with the pretty much the basic stuff. All right, there you go. You popped. Ooh, my air run out of flight. Come on, Ergast, die. Boy, he makes an unhappy noise, doesn't he? Does he heal? He doesn't. Okay, good. Come here. There we go. You got to use the ghost trap to get that one advancement, so I knocked that out of the way. Now I can just go ahead and smack him around, finish him off. You did. Excellent. Excellent. And we will take all of that delicious love, Ergast juice. I think we're actually pretty good on that, so we don't need all those pickaxes. And I think we have just enough gun left to take out the Ice Queen as soon as we find her. Excellent. Very well. Yeah, what was I? We were talking about something before I get that. Oh yeah, so just tutorials in general. I enjoy doing the tutorials, so I'm totally cool with doing tutorials on other Minecraft stuff, and eventually we can all only hope that Sky Factory 5 comes out. When that does, I'm sure I'll be redoing a ton of stuff, but I mostly try to do, like we said before, beginner stuff or basic stuff that allow people to build on from that themselves. And I try to do a lot of the how to automate processes, because that's something that I just personally enjoy figuring out how to do. All right, looking for an Ice Queen. That looks like a maze over there. Make sure I'm not going the direction I came from. Where am I? Okay, I'm already zoomed all the way out, but I've lost myself. Well, that's not going to do good. That's the cake. I know I was going south, but I don't know if I stayed going south. Oh well, we'll figure it out. But yes, if you're new to the channel, definitely appreciate you swinging by, especially when you click a like. Subscribe if you haven't. That way you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out. Oh yeah, I think I need to go in there for something, don't I? Yeah, I do. I know what I need. Also, if you're new to the channel, I also offer memberships. You may have seen some of the people have been chatting in the chat today have had the different colored fonts and such. ODG memberships come with a bunch of different perks, including things like special emojis, loyalty badges next to your name for showing how long you've been a member, and so on and so forth. What else? Giant Onlydravens. I need your pickaxe, sir. I need your pickaxe, please. I think the acid rain is smacking me around. Give me your pickaxe. Did you give it? No. There it is. There it is. Got it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the memberships come with things like access to the server at this point right now. When we do things like Let's Plays and such, we're definitely going to... Members and such will have first dibs at participating in things like that. Those creepers. Why are they not being heard? Come here, cave troll. Oh, is that the big one? That's the big one, right? Yeah. Alright, fine. If you guys are going to be jerks, I'll mine it from the bottom. But yes, memberships have a lot of cool perks. Also, I have a website, onlydraven.com. You can find links to all my socials, which those also are listed in the description of all these streams and videos as well. If you want to follow me in the Twitters and stuff, I've been trying to be a little bit more active. I'm way more active on Facebook and Instagram, but I've been trying to be more active on Twitter as well. I've got a Snapchat, but that's just usually my ugly face with different filters because I don't have much else to talk about. What else? Also, all the different information like on the Merge World Dungeons & Dragons stream. All links to all my videos are on my website, but I also put additional information on the D&D stuff. So I use actors and such as visual representations of a lot of characters. So if you go to the website and you're listening to the story, you can go there to see what I see, when I'm talking about specific characters. Also have my streaming schedule up there, which reminds me I try not to post up the new one. But a lot of fun stuff. When we play, every few weeks we try to do a day that is all multiplayer games, like Jackbox stuff. We did that this past Thursday. And whenever we play multiplayer games, it's open for anyone who watches the stream to come and play, but people with membership do get a 30-second head start to get in the game first. Although they're really good about taking turns, make sure everybody gets a chance. But just with some of the perks that come with it. Anytime I think of a new perk, I just add it. I don't add... you're not going to let me get in there, are you? Okay. That's a concern. So I have to... Oh. Is that final... Oh. Dang it. So I got the pickaxe, but I can't get in there because I have not beaten an Ice Queen yet. Okay. So I need an Ice Queen. Alright, let's go find her then. Once we get her, we're going to be pretty much done with all the big stuff. It'll just be a matter of going around and cleaning up the leftovers, like eating all the different foods and such. I am at 33% jetpack, though. Here very soon, I'm going to have to go back and charge up. I think it's 30. Or is that 33% gun? That's 33% gun. Looking at the... Well, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. What's over there? That one's tall. Oh, no. It's just another cloud. Okay. Sad days. So we get to skip that step, but it will not let us open up that obsidian block yet. So... Oh, me. Okay. Whoops. Bumped my mouse. What's that over there? That's another one of these. There's another hill. It's just the flying around that takes forever. Alright, let's go and land and see if that'll help us be a little bit quicker. I guess I would double click. Thank you. Oh, don't lag on me now. It's just starting to go fast. Also, would you guys be interested in seeing me stream other games besides Minecraft? One game that I enjoy playing a lot is 7 Days to Die. I did way back when I was streaming on Twitch a couple years ago when I tried Twitch stuff out. I did a 7 Days to Die thing that I called Nomad Mode, where I was never allowed to spend the night in the same place twice, and I could only keep what I could carry. I couldn't use vehicles. So it was an interesting way of playing. I traveled through the day, find a building, board it up at night, try to make it through the night. Next day, get moving again. It definitely challenged in different ways because stuff that you'd normally stockpile, different weapons and parts and stuff, I didn't care about at all. I just toss them away. See, there's another maze over there. Because... Oh, what's that? No, that's not it. That was a lot of fun. I thought about doing something like that. I had one that I had come up with one that I was going to call Nightmare Mode, and Nightmare Mode was going to be, because if you don't know anything about 7 Days to Die, it's a first-person crafting zombie survival post-apocalyptic blah 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 blah. Lots of fun. But at night or in the dark, at night zombies move fast, and every 7th night, a zombie horde just comes at you. So every 7th day, and progressively harder. You're trying to basically spend the whole week prepping to survive the 7th day. I may be going too fast for the game to load. Oh, there it is. All right. But I enjoy zombie stuff like that. And I've always thought I could always look at different games just in general. All right, so she should be at the top of one of these things. Again, we are super shortcutting here. Let's see. We'll try this one first. Hello. Draven's here. Anybody home? These are cool looking blocks too. Smack, 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 smack. There's that lady, chilly lady. What the heck is what? This? This is the Snow Queen. Normally, you gotta wait for her to come down and land so you can hit her. But if you can fly, you can just go up and... Never been to this dimension before either, so this is all new to me. Oh, this is the Twilight Forest. Boom. Yes, Twilight Forest. So the Twilight Forest is a lot of fun and access to a lot of different things. Today we've been just going through killing all the bosses, which we have now done. So now it's just cleaning up things. Mystery meat, making the iron stuff, finding that stupid pickaxe, giving the rams all of the wool that they need. Oh, the wraith. I gotta find a wraith in Large Hollow Hill. That's really the only other thing I need. Woohoo! No, but this is where the Snow Queen is. Basically, in the Twilight dimension, there are different bosses, and you got to beat them in a specific order. Like if I'd come to this before I'd beaten the boss before, there'd be a wall and it wouldn't let me break through. And going through the tower can be a lot of fun, especially if you've never been through one. There'll actually be an entrance. Here's one. And then once you find the entrance, you just basically go in and start finding... Oh, go away, I'm trying to show somebody something. And then you just got to go in and work your way up the tower to try to get to where she is. Oh. So it can be a lot of fun to go through it the first time. Once you've killed it once or twice, then you're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna fly to the top and break a hole in the wall. All right, we're gonna go back and clean out the bags, see what we have achieved here. Cake. I have a Rams saved, so it keeps porting me out. And then the leg won't let me fly. How does it block so many ones? That is called vein mining. If you are in Sky Factory, if you hold down the tilde, which is that little curvy symbol to the left of the number 1 on your keyboard, then it will break that block and any blocks of its type that's touching it, which can be really handy, especially if you're breaking a tree. Hit that on a tree, all the tree will fall down. If you're using a crook on a leaves, you'll get all the leaves at one time. But at the same time, if you're standing on a platform and you accidentally do it mining down, the whole floor could disappear and you could fall and lose everything and die to your death. So it's important to make sure that whatever you're breaking means you. Like, for example, I'm using a pickaxe. So a pickaxe is not really going to work as well on a wooden roof, but it'll work on this stone wall. But as you can see, there are different types of blocks here. There's the green one, there's the cracked one, and then there's a normal one. So if I hold down the tilde, which I'm doing now, and I mine that block, it's going to break every block touching it of that type. But those other blocks, the green one and the cracked one, those are different, so it didn't break those. Same as it didn't break anything else I was standing on. So you can use an axe and do that on wood. You can do that with a shovel on dirt, and it will basically start going away from you and eat up that stuff and break it into blocks. Now, if you, it will use your hunger. So if you're going to do that, make sure you've got food on you, because if you do a large area, it may wipe out your entire health bar. I'm an Android right now, so it doesn't affect me in any way. But it does also affect the durability on your items. So my pickaxes, when I was a little bit earlier trying to bust open the maze, I would bust it, it would wipe out a whole bunch, and then the whole pickaxe would be broken and gone. So it can be very useful. In Prestige, you have to unlock it. It's something you have to buy with a point, but if you're playing out of Prestige on Sky Factory 3 or 4, I never played 1 or 2, but on Sky Factory 3 it exists as well. Just hold down the tilde button and mine whatever you want, and it will wipe out all of that block that's touching it, or at least as far as your item durability and your health will stretch it. Now, it won't kill you, but it'll take all your hearts down where you start, or all your stamina bar down, where you start taking damage to your heart, so you got to eat real quick. And there's nothing worse than vein mining your floor by accident and then everything falls. You got to rebuild. I think we've all done that at one point or another. Vein mining is phenomenal, though, and makes life much, much easier. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's taking a minute to go back into the world, which is not surprising. I've been gone a while. Whisking you from the Twilight Forest, if you play it outside of Sky Factory, it's an awesome zone to run around in, because it's all foresty and swampy. It's like a regular world, and then you got to find all these, instead of these monsters just floating, they literally exist in the regular world. I've played it once. I've only ever played on a server one time before. Oh, it just kicked me out of the game. Well, I guess we'll... Why is it trying to put me back in the server? I'm not trying to go into the server. Well, let's try that again. But, yeah, I played one time. A friend had a server for a month and a half, and we played on that. His was just a hodgepodge of mods that he threw in there, and Twilight Forest was one of them. And it was a lot of fun. I had made, in that one, I'd made a castle. I'd gone to the ocean. Went out to a big spot of the ocean, and then I put glass all the way down the water in a square. Then I filled all that with sand, dug all the sand out, so now I had a big open square in the middle of the ocean. And then way up above, I put another set of glass with lava coming down, so it was a lava wall that looked like went down into the ocean. So if you're coming across the ocean, it's almost like you got to the water and then lava was just going into it. But they didn't actually touch, because the water hit the glass, and then the lava was on the other side of the glass. So they didn't turn into cobblestone. It was just a very cool looking effect. And then I had a bridge leading from an island to an entrance, which had a doorway where the lava was around it. And if you flipped a switch, it basically had push blocks, so that the lava stopped and went around it. So basically the door would open, and you could walk through the lava and flip the switch on the other side, and then the lava would go back out again. It was just something fun I messed with for a while. Took a long time to put that together, because I didn't have anything like builders or any of that stuff, and just literally putting sand and gravel over and over again. In fact, I have a video up. I think it's under my gameplay playlist. There's one video that says underwater base tour. That was the very first Minecraft video I ever did a very long time ago, and that's where I made a glass dome underwater and filled it with sand and cleaned it all out, and then made a whole living space, and it's like a museum and ruins. I was very proud of it. It turned out really, really well, but that was on vanilla, so that was pretty much just using basic stuff. Starterbucks says, okay, I'm playing Sky Factory 4, first time, done all the achieves, now on the ridiculous achieves of 8-time compressed stuff, but I do not know what prestige points are. Prestige is something you can turn on Sky Factory, and I think you have to do it when you first create the world. Once I load in here, I'll show you, but what prestige does is there are certain things that you can't access until you've earned points. If you've done a bunch of the advancements in Sky Factory 4, like you do all of page 1, you get that little symbol, that would give you a prestige point, which you could then use to buy an ability. Some of the abilities take a large amount of points, like 20 and 50. Clearly there are not enough pages for that. So what prestige does, gives you something called a parabox. And a parabox you basically put in your world, takes a lot of power, and when you turn it on, from that point on, it counts down to 10 minutes. At the end of that 10 minutes, you've got a prestige point. And then if you click turn the loop off, it kicks you out of the game, and when you load back in, you are back at the point when you first turned the parabox on. So pretty much everything you did in the last 10 minutes is erased, except you get that point. And you can bring back anything you have in your inventory. But say you have a base, and you start the parabox, and you go build a house. When you reset the parabox, you got a point. That house doesn't exist anymore. Anything you did to the world has been changed. But if while you were building that house, you farmed a bunch of diamond, and it was in your inventory when you come back, you still have all that diamond in your inventory. So by redoing that 10-minute loop over and over and over again, you're building points. You can still advance your game because, like, for example, one of the ridiculous things we talked about is getting 8 stacks of 64 cookie singularities. Each cookie singularity takes 10,000 cookies. So 8 stacks of 64 of those, that's a lot of cookies. But if I make one, and then while I'm in my parabox loop, put it in my inventory, take it out of my wherever, I don't have it with me, say I take it with me and come back, now I have 2. I've doubled it, because the one that was there before I left is still in my inventory, but now I have a new one in my inventory I brought back. Now I start it again, take those 2 out of my, say I have them in a simple storage. So I put them in my simple storage, then I turn on my parabox, then I go to my simple storage, take those 2 out. At the end of the 10 minutes, when I'm back at the beginning, they're still in my my simple storage, but the 2 I brought with me are now in my inventory. I have 4. Do that again, you have 8. Do that again, you have 6. So you're doubling it each time. It's a great way, if you can make just 1 or 2 of a hard-to-get item, of duplicating those items. And like the Parabox, there's also a more advanced version of it you can unlock that that gives you 3 points per 10 minutes. But the Parabox itself has items you can put into it to bring the time down. So I know I'm throwing a lot at you. I'm just waiting for the world to load while we're chatting. But say, for example, you turn on a Parabox, and above it will be a picture of a gray wool. If you put gray wool in it, that takes a minute off that 10-minute cycle. Then it gives you another item, and they progressively sometimes can be a little bit more challenging as it goes along. If you use the advanced Parabox, you get 3 points every 10 minutes, but the items that it asks for are more challenging, like the singularities and such. But again, if you've already duplicated a bunch of singularities by that point, it may not be that hard. So I'm at the point where I can buy the advanced one. That's one of the things I was going to do tonight. If this game ever decides to load up, I may do that. But unfortunately, we got kicked out, so it's taken a moment to pull up. But I played through normally and got almost done everything before I decided to run this prestige run. So what I'm playing right now is purely a prestige run, just because I'd never messed with a Parabox, and I wanted to see how it works so I could do a tutorial on it. And I have one up already. I'm going to do another one for the advanced Parabox, and just an overview of prestige mode itself, kind of what we just talked about, but showing it a bit more. I should have one of those up here in the next week as well for people who are wanting to try prestige for the first time. But I'm at the end of prestige is something called Project E that I've not messed with yet. Don't know hardly anything about it. I've been avoiding it until I get there because I want to figure it out. But that's something that's supposed to be pretty tough when you get to pretty much all the advancements at the end of a prestige run. So there's a little sampling of what prestige is. It can be a fun and challenging way to play the game. That vein mining thing I was talking about earlier, that's something you have to buy with a point. It's probably the first thing you're going to buy. A smeltery, for example, if you've ever used a smeltery, you can't get a smeltery controller unless you buy it with the points. So your first playthrough, you're just going to be using a regular melter because you can't make a big smeltery. So as you're making your way through, you have to unlock the mystical farming is locked behind of one. Portal guns are locked behind one. So the different mulches, each one of those is locked behind. So if you want a better mulch, you've got to get points to get the next level mulch. So the game's slow at the beginning as you're working your way through. But it can be, like I said, it adds a different challenge to the game. So I think that's kind of fun. Because again, Sky Factory 3 I had a blast with. There were parts of it I liked better. Like I love the chickens. But you do get to a point when you run out of stuff to do. Which you can on everything, but this just gives more levels of it. Follow-up question. So then could we not simply go back in time and bring back Vision and Black Widow and even Stark and then return the stones? Or what you just said about Prestige? Unfortunately not. The stones, feasibly you could. But since you can't carry people in your inventory, they would go back to where it was at the end of that 10-minute loop. You are where you were. So let's just say, let's do that from Avengers' point. You were to flip on the Parabox standing in Avengers Tower. And then you save somebody's life. Awesome. Then time goes back to where you were. It's before that ever was a situation. So it doesn't allow you to go back in time. It lets you come back to where you start time from. Hey, looks like we're going back into the Twilight Forest. But the Parabox is fun. It definitely adds a new challenge to the game. On the Sky Factory 4 server that we're playing right now, we are not using Prestige. I didn't want to. That's going to would be a lot harder because to use a Parabox in that situation, to turn it on and off, everybody has to vote yes or no. And I know that if I was building a house and then somebody said, oh, hey, I had a Parabox on, I want to turn it off now, and I lost everything I built, that could be irritating for people. So I didn't put anything with Prestige on the server. The game appears to be thinking about loading in. It's considering it. Cameron says they updated Cyclic with the Infinity Gauntlet. That's funny. That is funny. But yeah, so when I finish this Prestige run-through, and I think this is episode 10 of my Prestige run-through, and I do a lot of the boring stuff off camera, like all the duplicating Parabox stuff. I do that off camera. I try not to get any advancements. There's a few that I've had to get because my game lags real bad when I'm streaming, as you can clearly see. When I'm playing off stream, I have no problems. But just while streaming, the upload and download at the same time does not play nicely. So I do a lot of the parabox stuff and all that off camera. I just try to avoid getting as many advancements. But the nether stuff I had to go do off camera because the nether just lags out way too badly. Although I've not had any problems on it on the server so far. I've had zero problems. Right now I'm just waiting on the world to load. And the more stuff you have, the longer it takes. I'm trying not to move too much while it all loads in. It's getting there. Okay, let's see if we can turn around a little bit. If I can turn and face the other directions, it will also load those things up a little easier. Let's see if we can move. Nope, not yet. Oh, a little bit. To try to cut down on lag, a lot of things I put inside of compact machines. You can see that one down there right in front of me now. That one has my entire simple storage in it. So all my filing cabinets, all my hoppers with all my saplings, all of it's inside of that one box. Because the less visual thing is moving around, the less lag you will potentially deal with. Although right now it is locked up bad. Well, I'm afraid it might become unplayable. It happens from time to time. Where the only real thing I can do is just reboot the whole computer. But if I do that, it would take 30 plus minutes to get it all up and running. It would be too late to stream. So I'm going to give it a couple minutes and see if it boots up. If not, I'll still just chat a little bit while I'm waiting for it to do what it wants to do. Well, again, anybody else have any other questions? Make sure that I didn't get dropped. That would probably be helpful too. Let's see here. All right. Question, can anybody see me? Yep, okay. The stream's still live. It's just not moving very fast, so. All right. All right. All right, so I'm afraid that we may have lost the game. Which could mean different things depending on who you are. Let's see. I'm hoping it's just taking a minute to catch up. Like I could see my little icon zipping all over the screen, jerky. Oh, I think we may have movement. Okay. I pulled up the menu to see if that would help free things up a little bit. It's going still really, really slow, but when did I pick up snowballs? Oh, right, the Frost Queen. I forgot. Come on. All right. Sad days. Let's see. What's your best way to get the Netherrack Octuple Compressed achievement or even the Sugarcane one? Well, if you're playing Prestige, it's actually a lot easier because with that duping, you just make the highest block you can make, bring it back in your inventory, do it again. That's what I'm doing on here. So I'm already up to the level 7 just because if I can make one level 5, come back 10 minutes later and I have 2 level 5s, come back down 4 level 5s. Once I get down and make a 6, 2 level 6s, I don't have to keep making the smaller ones. But if you're not doing that, the easiest route is to do it inside of a compact machine and then just boost it as much as you can. With sugarcane, you'll want to use redstone clocks. That's faster. It's so fast it'll lag out your world. That's why I recommend putting it in a simple machine. That's what I'm doing on this one. Before I realized I could do the duplicating thing. Netherrack will take longer, but for me, I just set up a farm with nether seeds. if you do nether seeds and put that inside a compact machine, and then you basically put it all with packagers, then as it takes the nether essence, turns it into a nether rack, combines that to make level 2, level 3, you could have the whole thing inside of one compact machine and just let it run all the time. So, yeah. Hey, Gus. Welcome. And so there, yes, you can see me. Okay, that's good. The game is just being wonky. And I'm going to give it another minute to see if it comes through. And if not, we may have to call a little early tonight. But, yes, so for the netherrack and compressed one, that's the easiest way outside of Prestige, is to put it all inside of a compact machine. I just did a tutorial, I want to say just a week and a half ago, about how to use redstone clocks to speed up sugarcane. I definitely would recommend that, because I did that inside of a compact machine, I think. Yes. Or no, I can't remember if I did it in there, but on the video. But that's why I've got it set on here, because it makes it much easier. But it just shows how to set up the redstone clocks if you've never used those before for netherrack specifically. It also works, not netherrack. Works on sugarcane. It can also work on cactus. But netherrack, for my money, it's the nether essence. I mean, if you had a bunch of really high durability pickaxes, you could feasibly go to the nether and vein mine and just gather a whole bunch all at one shot. That's doable. But then that's going to take up your time from other stuff. If you use nether essences from mystical farming and build a farm and just let it automate itself, it'll take a while, but you can just go off and do other stuff and come back and check on it every so often until it's finished. So that's normally my desired, or my recommended route outside of Prestige. If it's in Prestige, then I say go to the nether, get a whole bunch, make as big a block you can, and then just keep duplicating it in your parabox over and over again. You're going to be resetting time so often anyways. I take a backpack with me, and I just fill my backpack with all the stuff that I'd like to have more of. So, a good example of that would be, let me see. What did I do that with? Some of the items that I need, like I needed diamond blocks because I was building one level of my castle out of a chiseled diamond block. And so I just needed a bunch of diamond blocks, so it was easier to just make some of the ones I needed, then just keep looping those. That was easier. Let's see, Gus, when will the server open for non-members? I'm actually was talking about that with somebody earlier today. I'm trying to figure out, because it's only going to be able to hold so many people. The more people that come in, the more we will eventually run into lag and stuff. So I don't know if we're going to throw it open to just say, hey, everybody in the world come play, because I don't want it to become non-usable for everybody. But I do want to open up where non-members can come in and play. So I'm trying to work out a way to do that where non-members could come in on like a temporary, like give it to different people, like do a lottery or a raffle and say, hey, I'm going to give out these many slots, and then give it like a password to those people kind of thing, and bring in a few at a time. Because my concern is if I just throw it out there and say, hey, everybody, server, I'm going to get 100 people, and then it's just going to become unplayable. So I'd like more people to be able to come in, especially some of the non-members. I don't want people to have to pay to play. But for non-members, like I said, we may do it on a stream thing where we do specific invites, because most of that information we're going to keep is in the members Discord. So if I make it public, I'd like to be able to send it to people specifically to say, hey, come on in, kind of thing. Also, I need to find out if there's a way to password lock it. I need to look into that, because if there is, that would make things a bit easier. I could give the password out to non-members and say, okay, I'm going to give the password out to these. You on a stream, I say, okay, I'm going to invite 5 or 10 people in. Here's the password for the month. At the end of that month, we'll do it again. Give it out to another 5 or 10 people. See how, and if we bring in 5 or 10 people and the server plays perfectly fine, the next month I give it to 15 or 20 people. Bring more people in each time until we start saying, okay, now it's affecting the game. We know what our limit is. Whereas members would always have access. Non-members would maybe get it for like 30 days at a time. to invite people in to come and play, so that way I can round robin it, so lots of people can get a turn. Because I want people to get everybody to have a turn to play in it, kind of thing. I want everybody to be able to participate. But again, I just can't open it up. We're at 2,700 subscribers at this point. I can't invite everybody in. There's no way it would run. So hoping probably by next week I'd like to open up for some non-members. I've just got to figure out exactly the best route to do that, where it's the most fair, while still allowing the most amount of people to participate. So, work in progress. So far, I haven't seen any real lag issues on the server myself. I haven't had any. I think I've only been kicked once, and odds are that was just my crappy internet. So I'm thinking that it's definitely. I think the most I've seen in it at one time is 7 or 8. So we've definitely got some room to grow. We got 13. There are 13 members, but a couple of them don't play Minecraft. One of them is just a friend of mine who joined in to help us hit our goal, and I have a couple people that are actually they're members more because of the Merge World stuff, the D&D thing. You know, they don't play Minecraft, but they like coming to the Jackbox nights, and they play the Jackbox, and they like so they wanted the 30-second head start was one of their big things for Jackbox, because they really want to play that, and they like the Merge World stuff. So I've got some members that aren't here for Minecraft at all. So as that happens, as I come up with more things for the channel for people to be able to watch and do, and open up things like more Dungeons and Dragons theme things. Are you having a sound problem? No. Am I having a sound problem? I just had a pop-up that asked me if I'm having a sound problem. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm not being silent. If you can hear me, somebody would mind throwing it in the chat. I'd appreciate it. But as we move into some things, like I start doing some more Dungeons and Dragons theme things, where I actually may play with some members. We may actually do like an online D&D thing, where I invite people into the Merged World universe to maybe play characters themselves. As we open to that, I think there'll be some people who will be interested in that perk, but still not play Minecraft. So, again, I'm just trying to regulate where I can make sure everybody gets in, everybody can play. Gus says, in the server, I set up a matter overdried fusion reactor and made a cryothium stabilized flux duct. So now I have infinite energy. And you can hear me. Thank you, Gus. I appreciate that. Well, that is awesome. I'm literally just now getting into some power sources. Like, I spent so much time in the Lost Cities just destroying the building that was in it, and then making the terrain completely flat so it was easier to build from, and then building the castle and such that I'm at now, which again is not a super fancy castle by any stretch of the imagination. The Minecraft thing is just not working. I'm gonna real quick. I'm not going to leave the stream, but I'm gonna see if I can change it just a smidge here. So hopefully I can do this without destroying too much things. Let's see. Will it let me fix this? I think I'm gonna have to crash Minecraft. Right, there we go. Hopefully that switched over okay. I figure since the game's not working and you're just looking at my ugly face anyways, I might as well switch over to the this one and get rid of the game part so you're not staring at nothing. Especially while I try to fiddle with the game. But yeah, so as I definitely want to open up the server more, but I haven't messed with a lot of the advancement stuff. Let's see here. Cytheria is heading off to bed. Well, have yourself a good night, and yes, Cytheria is an awesome member of our community. I appreciate her being here, as well as Gus is a member. We had a few of the members have swung by today. Gus says, I can set the Flux network to public if anyone wants. Oh, that would be pretty awesome. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Slatterbuck says, are you considering adding a forum to your website? You know, I hadn't thought of that. Feasibly, yes, it would be cool to have some type of forum set up. I would have to. I am very basic when it comes to website. I don't know HTML at all. I'm just in the very beginning stage. So my website is hosted through Squarespace. I can check and see if that's an option. If they've got a setup for that, I'll have to look into it. But yeah, forum wouldn't be bad. Like I said, right now we do have the members have a Discord channel for memberships. That's one of the perks that comes with the membership. So we do a lot of the forum style chatting on there, but having a free forum for people to be able to talk and ask about other stuff would be nice as well. Especially if we're going to have other people jump into the server, it'd be a way for them to be able to communicate off game. So yeah, that's a really good idea. I think I will look into that. It may be a bit before I can have it up and running, but I will definitely look into that. Okay. I just had a heart stop moment there for a second when I looked at the Minecraft finally crashed. So now I'm just looking at my wallpaper and I'm like, that wallpaper is not YouTube acceptable. And then I had to look at the stream real quick, make sure it didn't pop up on there. I don't need my channel blocked or shut down by anybody, but and it's nothing bad. It's just not YouTube acceptable. Took me a while to figure it out, but I've got a wallpaper folder set up so I can put a bunch of wallpapers in, and then every 30 minutes one monitor will change to a different picture. So I got 3 monitors currently kicking. But yeah, a forum would be a good idea. Let me write that down on my list. I keep a notepad here for ideas and things that come up for whether it be Minecraft tutorials, mod suggestions. I keep a notepad next to me for those things while we're streaming in case those ideas come up. So a forum on the website would be cool. It would be a great way for people to chat about stuff. What type of bad is your wallpaper? Gus, good question. It's not all of them are bad. Like I have a bunch of John Bernthal as the Punisher is in the folder because I'm a big fan of his portrayal of the Punisher a lot. So I've got a few of his. I've got some Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter ones. But I also have some cosplay stuff. So I got some Jessica Negri stuff, which her stuff isn't adult by any means, but could be considered adult themey kind of thing. So stuff like that. I like some anime stuff and some of that art borderlines. You know, like I like cosplay stuff. Don't get me wrong, I got cosplays of males and females that pop up because there's a really cool Punisher cosplay a guy was doing that I really like. Another one I have is a guy who did a really cool Wolverine. But they're all mixed in there. Like I've got about 20 or 30, and I switch them. Like I got a bunch of Christmas themed ones until Christmas, and again, a lot of them are anime, borderlining on the not hentai. It's not porn, but it's still on the risque side where it could definitely get a channel demonetized or something. I try to keep the channel as family friendly as possible. Yeah. So nothing real bad. Like the one that I have here right now is on this screen is John Bernthal Punisher, and this one is a Jessica Negri cosplay, and that's why we're there currently. And that's why I named those two as suggestions. But I had a really cool Spider-Man in a Santa hat. Is one of the ones I had up for Christmas that I really liked. I surf the internet and I find them. Plus another reason I wouldn't want them popping up is I obviously don't own those images. And most of the pictures I show up here, like the one that's the background of the screen right now, I found that on a free copyright page. Right? So you download wallpapers, no copyright. So I specifically try to take stuff. I'm not stealing other people's stuff that they may want to monetize themselves. Interestingly enough, I just here within the last little while, a new tab popped up on my moderation of my page, my YouTube channel, where now I have a page where they will suggest if they believe someone is potentially stealing some of my work, if someone was to be using my material, copyright infringement. I think that popped up when I hit 500,000 views a week and a half ago. Across all my videos, I hit 500,000 views, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Slider says, how about everyone tell the system you run your Sky Factory 4 on? Like my computer system? I would use the term a Dell POS, if you're familiar with that term. My computer is not a good computer, and when it comes to computer specs and stuff, I'll be honest with you, not something I'm super knowledgeable on. I had a gaming laptop that I used for years, and it literally just crashed one day, and it was like 2.5, 3 weeks before I had weight loss surgery, and I knew I was going to be out of work for 5 weeks, just sitting at home not able to really go out and do stuff or move around a lot. So I had to get the best computer I could get. So I bought a pre-made computer on Dell for like $1,000. Which, one upside, it came with a free huge monitor. I don't even know. I think it's a 29-inch monitor. So it's big, which is nice. It was a sale that was going on. So I got a really big central monitor, which is nice. But the actual specs on my computer, not that hot. I would really like to upgrade. I don't believe I'll probably have the money to upgrade this year. I mean, I'd love to, but financially, I just don't think it's really going to be in the cards. Especially since I'm going to try to go to an actual convention this year as an actual exhibitor. And I've mentioned this before, if you're new to the channel. A friend of mine named Shadowcast, she has a YouTube channel that she does art stuff. She makes all my emojis. So anytime you see anybody pop up any of the ODG emojis or even the ODG symbol and such, all that was designed by her. I buy my art and stuff off of her. Her and I are thinking about splitting a booth at Fanboy Expo in Knoxville, Tennessee, which is like 30 minutes from where I live. So we're thinking about doing a convention this year and actually selling some merchandise and such. So I'm kind of excited about seeing where that goes. But PC-wise, I'd like to upgrade. I'd be shocked if I have the money to do it this year. Gus, if you want me to, I could set up a command block that automatically sends everyone to their island when they spawn, so they don't spawn on someone else's island. That could work. Gus, I don't know if this is yours or not. Somebody built a big castle, and I was in the end, and like a fool, instead of using my cake that take me back to my house in the Lost Cities, I jumped through the portal without thinking about it, and I spawned in someone's castle. And I had no materials on me, and I had to steal one of their air charms so I could fly back to my old island so I could port back to the Lost Cities. So I owe somebody an air charm. It was a big, looked like cobblestone castle looking build. I'm not sure whose that was. I wasn't there long. I was about to go to bed, and I got there and I had to steal an air charm and fly like 1,000 blocks to get there. But yeah, having it set where everybody could just pop into their own space would be cool. It would be bad as well if I had like a spawn point with just some basic starter stuff. If everybody spawned there and it was like a chest and people could grab like an air charm, you know, a couple extra saplings, something just basic to get started if they don't want to start from scratch. It wouldn't be bad to have something like that, like a central spawn area. Well, everybody, the game did finally completely crash out, and I don't think it's going to be back up today. And so I think it's going to be a good time to go ahead and call it. Oh, Gus says, no, that's not mine. Somebody else did that. Also, if you need to get home instantly, do / topography island home. Oh, I didn't even think that. I forgot all about that would do that on there. Yeah, because my original island now is just a little wooden slab with a cake to get to the Lost Cities. I took everything with me. But yeah. Yeah, we can definitely look into some of the command block stuff. That looks pretty cool. Star chest and sends them to their island. That would work. I need to get in there and probably not tonight because I'm going to crash out, but sometime here in the next time I'm on run around with everybody, I will probably have to talk to you about getting some of the command stuff for me to get creative menu access, because I'd like to start building some actual Let's Play stuff here soon, and I don't want to farm all the crap I'm going to need to do that. I would rather be able to do that in creative. So being able to toggle back and forth between creative and survival, for at least for myself, I'd like to be able to switch into creative so that I can actually build some Let's Plays to have people play some games. Maybe film them, throw them up on the channel. So, Slider says, how mine's worse? Well, computer-wise, very likely. Like mine will do okay. It plays all the games and such fine when I'm not streaming. It's when I'm trying to stream that I have a problem. It's just the incoming and outgoing at the same time is intriguing. I may one day try to stream on the server just to show kind of people what I'd like to port to everybody's little area and show off what everybody's built. I thought about doing that, getting an Ender book and putting everybody's spawn on there so I can pop around, and if I need to see anybody's or go anywhere specifically, or I wanted to show it off as a video. So thinking of becoming a member. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, it adds some extra perks. It's $2.99 a month. I didn't want to... They're like, you should do... YouTube suggests that you have 3 levels. A cheap, a medium, and a heavy. And I'm like, I don't want to do all that kind of craziness. I'm going to have a members thing. And anytime I come up with a new perk, I'm just going to add it to that list. So as I come up with new perks, members are going to get it added on there. I'm not going to have extra levels. Guess if whenever you want to go into creative, just do... Let me do this. I'm going to write this down. /game mode creative. And /game mode survival. And we'll, just to verify, that's going to do that for just me, correct? I just want to make sure that's going to work just for me. Because, again, I sound Canadian. I am Canadian. It's always funny to me when people pick up on that. I am Canadian. I was born and raised in southern Ontario. My family moved to the southern part of the U.S. When I was almost 15. I lived in North Carolina for a few years, which is where I went to high school. And then once I graduated high school, my family moved over to Tennessee, and I've lived in eastern Tennessee ever since. So I live in just outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. Just me? Thank you very much, Gus. I was actually trying to look at that up a little bit earlier today because I would like to be able to start building some stuff. So, but yes, I am Canadian. Still technically a Canadian citizen. I'm working on becoming a citizen in the U.S. It's something I'd like to do here soon. My sister did it this past year. She became an American citizen. I got to go to her swearing-in ceremony. It was really cool. All right. Well, everybody, we've been streaming for a couple of hours here now, and I think that we're at the point where I'm not going to be able to get back on the game tonight. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call that a day. But thank you very much, everybody who has swung by and hung out today, everybody who's been chatting, everybody who's liked and subscribed to the channel. I definitely always appreciate that. And always a special thanks to all of my members. I appreciate everybody helping keep the stream in, hanging out and testing all this stuff with me. It is a blast. But if you have any questions about what we did today or in the future, or you're watching this video and it's not live, feel free to throw your questions or comments down in the comment section. I'll definitely try to reply as quickly as I can, as well as any recommendations, suggestions you have for other tutorials or streams you'd like to see. You can also go to my website, Onlydraven.com, and on there, on the very bottom of the first page, is a place where you can submit via email as well. So definitely, if you have anything you want to reach out to me directly, you can do that through there. You can even send it through anonymously, I believe. Let's see. Slider says, Ontario, I'm a Manitobian, so let me fill my old compressed barbecue gun with rock salt, then meet me on the... Gotcha. Have a good night. If you need help with commands, just DM me on Discord. Have a good night. I will. Thank you very much, Gus. I appreciate the help. We're going to call that a night, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out today. Again, special thanks to my members. You all have yourselves a wonderful evening, and we will see you all next stream. What is today? Monday? Next stream will be Thursday night. We'll be doing more Minecraft, and then Sunday night will be our Merge World D&D stream. So hopefully, if you've not been to one of those, you'll be able to swing by and check on that as well. So thank you very much, everybody. Have yourself a great day.